Good afternoon, everyone. I come here today with a bit of a heavy heart, and I think Bigfoot and I will address this later. Some people in the community are hurting, and I guess we missed some things. So we feel really happy about that. But we'll get on with that later. And last week I started to do something, and I was doing it a little bit over the weekend. We took a break on Sunday, and Monday morning when Bigfoot got up and went to work, I got up early. I did it Monday, I did it Tuesday. I couldn't settle last night, so I was up through the night. I did go to bed, and then I got back up. I didn't actually go to sleep at that time. I laid there for a little while and got back up and started doing some more stuff. So what I've been doing is I've been going through piles around the house of our preps, because we all know when we're prepping and we're doing this and doing that, we bring things in and we set things in places, and some of us forget where they are, like where's the extra rubber bands. My daughter and I took the day, my youngest and I took the day, and then we had a conversation with my oldest daughter too this afternoon. But my youngest daughter and I took the day, and we left here this morning after my appointment, and we went to the Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree is now $1.25, like most of y'all's. And I have a new mess. So I've gotten most of the kitchen done except for the crevices around the floors and underneath the fridge, and I need to pull out the stove, but those things are gonna have to wait for the time being, and I'll get to that in a minute. So I've been just pulling everything out, getting rid of things, throwing out garbage that is accumulated, and I don't mean like rubbish, like stinky rubbish. I mean like just things that I thought were important, and there's just not. A lot of extra containers, and just, we have enough. We tend to go overboard with a lot of things. So I've moved around some furniture yesterday, and I really shouldn't have. And although I was really kicking it yesterday and the day before and last week, and it come to a time where it's like I did a certain little normal simple thing and I felt it. So my bottom of my back, sciatica, all the way down to, we'll just call it the top of my leg, my bum. It's in quite the spasm, but I'm okay. Like, I'm still walking around here. It's just kind of every now and then it's like, duh, it hits. I sat on the floor a lot, going through piles of things, just tedious little things. I went through my daughter's and my art supplies, and I went through some medical stuff, and I went through some tools, and everything I did, I sat on the floor or in a hard chair or I stood, and I was kind of hunched a little. So it's hard for me to get up to straighten up. So when I get up, I'm kind of hunched over. Due to the degenerative disease that I have, the osteopenia and, stuff like that. So, inflammation and all that stuff. So anyways, at the Dollar Tree today, I got these little lids. Now, the jar didn't come with it. These little lids were $1.25, and they come with a handle, and they fit on most of the mason jars. This one was just a sauce jar that I normally use for drinking glasses, but they'll fit on your mason ball jars. So you can put a candle in it, tea light in it, and hang it or set it somewhere, and you can then carry it around, but be careful. So got 3 of those, and they also had these. So, not really needed, but I mean, who doesn't like a nice little lantern with a tea light to carry around? And my daughter and I got some things that we thought we may need. We're pretty good on we're never really fully good, but the food, the water, the drinks, stuff like that. We will be going out again probably Friday, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll change our mind and do it tomorrow. Who knows? We just wanted to get some things that we may need over the next month or 2 or 3. So little things like possibly may need another vegetable sponge because sometimes I use it where I'm not really supposed to. So, and then I have to change it out. Can't use it on veggies anymore. And I put most everything away, but the Dollar Tree had egg noodles, so got those. And then your extra facial care, those things that get the nasty little pores, which I still have to do. And squeegees. We have a squeegee, but they do get old. They do get left out. Stuff happens. So I got one of these. I'm going to oil it. It was only $1.25. And yes, our Dollar Tree is $1.25 now. So stinks. But the reason I got one of these is because I thought we could put it in the truck or into a tote for emergency tote and have a cutting board. And don't forget your peeler and your knife to go with it. And I needed a new baster. So I've been going around the house organizing. So there's 2 for $1.25. And we got like 4 big paper bags full of just stuff, like my daughter's skincare and my daughter's just pampering type stuff. And that's kind of where we're at, we have to keep picking up the flats of veggies and fruit and meat and pastas and packaging everything so it lasts longer. But today we just kind of took a day and, sorry, I have like thumping going around. We have some really high winds, but we just thought we would take a day and just kind of get some stuff that may not be there soon. Not too soon, but soon. So I'm not getting all these back out, but I started picking up packages of trail mix again, and I'll mix it with nuts to make it go fast, further. Things like freeze-dried apple slices. We don't have a freeze dryer, so that's where we're at. And then hard candies. We put some in a truck and a little thing, so that way when you're driving and, you may have forgotten your drink or something, and you might want to, a little hard candy to kind of keep you busy, or maybe you forgot your drink. So it's nice to have maybe you get a little tickle in your throat and you just want to have something to suck on. So that's where we're at. I've been cleaning off this little thing here where I keep Bigfoot's canning stuff. And yes, this has a scratch, but no, I haven't painted it over yet, but that's fine. I did hang one right here in case we would need. Just kind of organizing stuff. I like things all out. I don't like everything in the cupboards. We use these every single day, so I'm not worried about dust collecting or anything like that. I've been dusting everything, oiling everything down. This counter is a mess because I have all this stuff laid out now. So whichever. And then over here I have a bunch of things that did not dry all the way from the dishwasher, so everything's out. And then I have some more dishes to do, but I've just been right out straight. So we still need to sand this and paint, but we took a break because Bigfoot has been really, really busy. And then I've been busy doing other things, and I cannot do that motion at that angle. It'll wreck my neck. So we still have to go out and get water, like the bottled water. We have quite a few of the gallons and the half gallons and the big bottles and the big 5 gallons. And we have the drums outside. We have purification. I'm not going to continue to stress over everything we may or may not need. We're at the point where we've been doing this long enough and stepped it up a couple of years ago, where my daughter and I were at the point where, you know what? We're going to take a day and we're going to go get some snacks. We're going to get some drinks. We're going to get some just pampering items. Make sure that we have those things for our feet and our faces and, you know, all the things that Bigfoots and Littlefoots need, and little fairies. So they had these at the Dollar Tree. I know they're tiny, but they're nice to stick in bags or whatever, so they have a cork. When these are done, I will put tea lights in them. Yesterday I spent on my hands and knees doing these floors. Yeah, and that's the washing machine going. That is all clean laundry. Littlefoot had the Epsom bar. When she was younger, she had mono, and she has reoccurrences of Epsom bar. So she went 9 days pretty much sleeping. This is a old TV that we have to get rid of. It's been sitting here for a while. And I just kind of tidied up things, like hid the litter box over there instead of over here. And I had painted an old wooden crate. So I did my version of a little type of an angelfish. Sorry about the dishwasher. Or, yeah, right. I'm getting tired, people. The washing machine running. But, yeah. And then what I did is I just kind of did this on both sides, and then I just did the other side. So I am still organizing this with some things that are going on, but I went to the Dollar Tree today to get some organization things to put in here so everything's not like all sticking out and weird, and make things still accessible for myself. But they did not have a lot of the organization things I was searching for, and I couldn't really find anything to substitute. So that's that. I've even gotten these at the Dollar Tree. They have the nice little handles. They're nice to stick on a shelf, you know. I still have to do this mat over here that's still needs vacuumed. Fat Cat is having a grand old time. So all of that in there is a huge pile of just stuff. We have to dust the games. There's bags of yarn. You name it. There's even a basketball off here to the corner. I know, buddy. I know. What do you want? What? Must have attention. So that whole room in there is being torn apart. There's piles of stuff everywhere. It's getting gutted out, and that's the spare bedroom / Allie's closet room. We have decided that we're going to keep the brand new bed in there. She's slept in it maybe 9-10 times. It's a brand new bed, box spring and mattress, and it's a twin size. So it'd be great for if anyone needs it. However, we still want to utilize the room, so we've decided that we're going to keep the bed in there, but we have a desk in there and some other things, so we're going to do it as like a makeup dressing room / art room. Okay, so there you have it. And this cat, he is just, he's the only cat I have ever had who just loves his belly rubbed. Loves it. He is 30 pounds, 2 ounces. We bought him a new brush today. Well, hi, buddy. And he is just lovable, purring. He's eaten. He's just a love. Yep, he's just a love. So I moved this from the laundry room yesterday into this entryway, going to the bathroom. So I just stuck some linens and whatnots in there. If we lose power, we can always, I keep water in this because I always use it, whether at the end of every day, I always use it, whether it's in the fish tank or I just change it in the morning. That way overnight, if we lose power, we know that we have water in here. So just get up in the morning, and if you have water, you just fill it again. And then once in a while, you rinse it out with some vinegar or baking soda, and you just rinse it out and just keep it filled. Just in case the power goes out, you always have some place to wash your hands. I did this room. Our bedroom has some more things that still have to be done, but I need Bigfoot's help. So I did the bedroom 3/4 of the way yesterday. The bathroom got 3/4 of the way done. This room here and the laundry room got pretty much done except for my daughter's clothes. But again, she was 9 days not feeling well. And she has a lot of clothes to put away. And they're not even all folded anymore because she's been taking things out, picking what she wants, and then throwing everything back on top. So everything's unfolded now. But now that she's feeling better, she's been doing school. She did 25 assignments yesterday. The kids are off from school this week for winter recess. However, she is not because she used her vacation while she was feeling ill. So that's the option of homeschooling your children, is that you can do that. So, yeah, I'm anxious to get these outside, but it's going to be a while. We might be getting some snow. It's been in the 50s for today's the 3rd day, but we have really high winds and apparently some cold weather coming back. So it's yes and it's no, and it's up and it's down, and yeah. So that's pretty much where we're at. So I gotta fill this rest of the way with water. And other than that, I was just kind of taking a moment to let you guys know why I haven't been around. Because I've been busy doing stuff. So, and I've been going too fast. Way too fast. It is what it is. So I still have to wash our bathroom walls. This needs another coat, but my daughter uses these little pads for her face. So we keep those in here. I did this one in like a blue for the cotton balls, and then this one's just black because the cap was black, and that's what we keep our Q-tips in. So I need to organize this mess and all of the fun things, you know. Again, the back wall needs repainted. It is stained. But what I did for Miss Allie Pants is I got one of these at the Dollar Tree. And it's a scoop. So that way I had this old container here. And I just filled it with the Epsom salts. And I need to clean that mirror again. Like I said, I only got the bathroom 3/4 of the way done. So I filled that with the Epsom salts, and it's into the out. It's decorative. It's kind of like spa-like. You know, with being home more and not being able to go out and do things, you can kind of make those things at home, right? So we want to pinch pennies and not be going out and spending $40, $50 on feet. Okay? All right. So that's how I've been setting up the house, doing spring cleaning. Oh, this goes, I use this on my feet, so that has to go in the bathroom. I use green scrubbies on my feet. I waitressed and bartended for a number of years, so, and I'm always barefoot. Yep. So my feet take a toll. We even took time today to go get fast food. We did. Yep. Shame. We went and got fast food today. Garbage food. So we don't know the next time we're going to have any trash, garbage food. We eat pretty healthy around here. But every now and then, you gotta go put something in your body that, you know, tastes good and may or may not be okay. Anyways, I'm really not gonna be ashamed of that. I'm really getting a little concerned with the high winds that we have, that we may either lose power or we may lose something bigger than just a couple of little tiny limbs. So it's at that point. Yeah. And it's constant. It's constant going. It's, and then that's just like a normal wind that's pretty speedy. But then we get these huge gusts that are just insane. And we have limbs down. Yep. So I'm gonna go through and get all these piles that I have to redo now and pick up this whole table because it's absolutely crazy everywhere. If you guys have been watching TJ, she's been painting, we've been painting. I did a little thing the other day where I put a bunch of screw holes into this piece of wood and put the brushes that I may or may not be using. We have other brushes, but I just put these in here the other day to show her and show Bigfoot. And so whatever brushes I choose to use for a certain whatever, that's what I'll be using. I'll be putting it on the table and putting whatever I want in it at that time. Yeah, so also I've been wanting to get into another project that's going to be involving some rope. So, yeah. I got this for like $10 over at the Home Depot. It's 50 feet. So that should keep me busy for a minute. So rope and wood. That's going to be my next project. Eventually. It's going to be a while. Another cute little thing is this these little buckets came from the Dollar Tree. They had green, red, and blue. And I think they had black. I know that they had green and red, but I chose the blue because, you know, the nautical theme. And I just dusted Monday. And we already have a little bit of dust. That down there, that noise is our air cleaner. I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but I just wanted to let you guys know where I've been at. Whether, you know, you guys are interested or not. The other thing that I thought would be cute is, see up there? This is an old house, so please just excuse all the, we need a new door. So you could get one of these and you could hang those little pails and you could put little things in them, you know, that you use and your kids use. Yeah, be really, really cute, right? Another thing that they had, I got this at the Dollar Tree like a long time ago, but another nice little idea, and you put a tea light in it and you can always have something hanging. And make sure when you put tea lights in glasses, make sure that that's what they're used for. And like I said, the other option is to use mason jars because they can withstand that high temperature with a candle burning for a really long time. So, yeah. So I'm just basically organizing the preps and spring cleaning and going through piles of stuff and trying to get things organized so it's not all into the out and stuck in places. Like the other day, I cleaned this whole area, okay? The only thing that was left here was a case of water and one of our medical kits. Since then, we have paper towels, a whole gallon of paint, a shoebox full of stuff. We have a fan, a cookie sheet full of sander blocks. We have the mud. you know, the pink stuff, and when it dries, turns white. And then we have our painter's pole with the, you know, roller on it. So after I cleaned that whole spot up, Bigfoot decided I'm going to put these lights in, which these lights, by the way, were free. Yeah, they're LEDs. They're like saucers. Where before, when I would come over here, okay, this would turn both the lights on, okay? And now I can have the option of having that one off. You'll never guess where Bigfoot put this. Now this cupboard needs to get done, so please, you know, don't judge me. But that's where that one is. So, yep, Bigfoot does a good job. So yeah, we need to sand that down, mud it, repaint it, you know, the whole nine. So, yeah, it's an old house, and this kitchen used to be brown and black. Yeah. And now it's blue, like a silvery gray, and I think it was called silver dust. It looks white, but some of it is white, but some of it is actually a silver dust. So mind the counter, I've got stuff everywhere. This back wall is actually a silver dust. So that's the color. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with any more of my lake fairy craziness. We all know that I get a little dippy sometimes. I appreciate you all, and thank you guys all for the ones who have stayed through the horrendous chaos. We're just going to call it that. Thank you guys. It means a lot to us. It really does. And for what it's worth, we're here because we want to be, not because we have to be. Yeah, we like making a difference. Yep, and we do like the fellowship, and we like you guys' company. We love the family, and we love the friendship. So, yeah. I've decided after 20 years we're going to be selling this. We're giving this away. No more fish tank. The salt water, it's not because it's hard. Actually, when I was down to just the salt water with no fresh at all, I found salt water was much easier to take care of. So, but I'm looking for a home for that. Just take it. So, yeah, there's that. I know I'm not shipping it out. So, whoever takes it needs to come and get rid of it. Like, they have to break it down. They're going to take care of it. It's full of green algae right now. Not going to hurt anything. There's one fish and one snail. After 20 years, this coming March will be 20 years I've had this salt water going, and I'm just kind of done. So this is going to free up the space, and we're going to put cabinets all the way across, so to give us some more storage. All right, so that's it. You guys have a great day. Maybe we'll see you later. I know Bigfoot and I want to formally get on and talk about what I actually was talking about in the beginning of this video, and that sometimes, you know, we're only two people, and Bigfoot has a full-time job, and I've been really, really busy, and we've had a lot of things going on. We had a death in the family. My daughter's been sick, and we've been spending a lot of time with our family here at home. My oldest daughter and my grandson have needed us more lately. So, not making excuses, sometimes we miss things, and I feel really guilty about that. And I don't ever want a prayer to go unspoken or missed, or it's never ignored. It's never ignored. That really hurts my heart. But I hope that you can forgive us for feeling ignored. And I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive us, because we don't really have an excuse other than we just missed it or forgot. Or we just didn't see it. I did check my email. I did not find an email. So I know it bothered Bigfoot enough where he texted me from work to make me aware of it. And he says, you know, did you see this? Because I didn't see anything. I must have missed it. And he feels really bad about that. Really, really bad. So, again, I'm sorry. And much love and prayers. And, you know, when we do pray, sometimes, you know, if there's anything that we missed or anything that's gone unspoken, Bigfoot always tries to mention that. And we assume that those prayers that we may have missed or go unspoken, God takes care of those prayers. We don't answer prayers. Y'all have a great day. And God bless you. And we love you guys very, very much. And this wind is really, really picking up. So, all right. Later.